So it was a great pleasure.
So today we are honored to have with us Colonel Iqbal Singh, who dedicated his life into Indian Army. So it's a privilege to have you here.
Good afternoon,
Good
Jennifer.
afternoon, sir.
First of all, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and it's a pleasure talking to you. And I would like to tell you there were three basic major events that inspired me to join Indian Army.
Okay.
While I was studying in school, I joined NCC, and that taught me discipline. That made me mentally and physically strong and built my character also. It helped me as I went along in
Hmm.
my life, and of course, and I gotten a chance to go through or the read the valors of Indian Army, our defense forces, the pilots, and those things. That thing also really inspired me. Some of my relatives were serving in defense forces, and I saw them leading a dignified life, and they had so much of respect in the society. So all these three, four factors really inspired me to join Indian Army. And I would say today, if I'm a successful person, the complete credit goes to Indian Army.
Great, sir. So, sir, tell me how your journey has shaped you as a helicopter pilot.
Okay, before that, I joined Indian Army somewhere in 1970 as a second lieutenant, and this was the time when the Indo-Pak war was
Hmm.
imminent, and I was deployed as a gun position officer. I was just 22 years old, 6 months of service, and we were into Indo-Pak war, and we were deployed in Western sector, and those were the very challenging time. My training, whatever was taught to me, gave me all that strength to go through this challenge, and I did it to my best ability. It was really wonderful. And thereafter, I did my flying training also. I did as an aeroplane pilot for nearly 12 years. And as I grew along with my service, I had more responsible
Hmm.
appointments, senior appointments, commanded a regiment also, and so on. And in the year 2003, that is after a sizable service of 33, 34 years, I retired. And today, when I say I'm a successful person, the complete credit goes to my Indian Army.
Great, sir. I mean, certainly it shows. And, sir, I would like to ask one moment in your entire career of Indian Army that has changed your perspective.
Okay,
Any one moment.
let me recollect. As I said, the flying was my golden period
Yes.
because it gave me independence, job satisfaction,
Hmm.
and doing something independently. So here in Siachen Glacier, and that was the year 1987 or so,
Okay.
we were two helicopters flying, and one helicopter, my second helicopter, met with an accident.
Oh,
That was a sad part, and that too in Siachen Glacier, right? So we immediately got into action,
hmm.
landed there. I came out, I rescued the pilots. I, along with the help of the other colleagues of the soldiers out there, we brought him to our helicopter, rescued him, and took him to the hospital. And he became fit in about 6 7 days time.
Very
So
nice.
this thing changed my perspective that
Hmm.
keep taking the challenging tasks. ऊपर वाला है वो हेल्प
Right. वो
करेगा
help करेगा.
and he is there to save you.
Right.
Hmm.
So, so I mean, of course, we all are inspired, and we can't even imagine the life. So, what is the life at borders? Like, what are the toughest condition you have faced during your service time?
What is the toughest condition? Okay, right. This was in the year 1971, Indo-Pak War, as I told you, and I was just 22 years, 6 months of service. I was still trying to learn the army
Right,
way of life,
right.
and the time that was December, and
Hmm.
we were in Punjab sector, freezing cold. The temperature used to be just about 1 degree, 2 degrees, freezing
Oh my
cold, and we
God.
were dug into the ground because of the enemy shelling and such like things, and we performed such a tremendous challenging task that the other side, to the enemy side, we inflicted very heavy casualties. And the history knows 1971 war, they were all together. It was such a successful operation that there were 93,000 Pakistani prisoners were taken by Indian Army, and
Right.
that was a great success. So this was the toughest situation I had, but it taught me a lot. It made me further strong.
Right. So, sir, I mean, I just want to know, I mean, by listening this story, how do you get this mental strength? What
Okay.
keeps you going? And because in this generation, and everybody wants to know.
You know, what happens is when you do a particular thing, something which you have never imagined that you could do all this, and when you see your own colleagues doing it, you say, oh, if they are doing it, I can also do it.
मैं भी कर सकती
So
हूँ.
you get that feeling and you get that confidence.
Right.
And once you do it yourself, you say, oh, I can do further tougher tasks than this. And that is how gradually the confidence grows and keeps on growing.
Very
Here
nice.
we are.
So, as we are also having AAIS Learning platform, we teach online students and we give numerous lessons. So, what lessons you would like to give to the students and young minds? What habit they need to adapt daily? Any suggestions from your side?
Oh, sure. One of the lessons that I feel is consistency and hard work.
Right.
Hard work always pays.
Correct.
But it has to be consistent, it has to be regular.
Right.
You plan your studies, and there should be all-round development. When I say all-round development, it is physical as well as mental, as well as your academics. So you got to happily balance out, and that has to be done right from beginning. Right? You have to plan your studies in such a way that you are able to go through the syllabus throughout the year. That is consistency. And you have to be regular. You have to do hard work. There is no substitute to hard work.
That's true.
And gradually you'll achieve success.
Correct.
And as long as you improve your record, you should be happy.
Correct.
Right?
तो सर सक्सेस की जब बात आती है, everybody has a question, and nowadays, how can student deal with pressure and failure?
You need not be successful every time.
Of course, yeah.
You'll always face failures, maybe now, maybe little later, maybe later in life.
Right.
But that failure should teach you the experience. You learn experience from your failures. Now, how do you learn all that is provided you are mentally strong. When you are mentally strong, you will accept this failure and you will say, okay, I'll bounce back. And that is what is required. I'll like to quote my own example. Earlier days of my education, I failed in one of the subjects. And at my own, I thought, okay, let me do this to my best. So I paid more attention, and within the next 3 months' time, I stood second in the class. So therefore, there is a possibility, provided you have grit, determination, and the property of bouncing back. Bounce back.
Right. Very good. So, I mean, if we talk about Indian Army, and everybody thinks that मेरा बच्चा जाएगा यहाँ पे, parents भी आजकल सोचते हैं. So, how can students build their career in Indian Army? Like, what are the different entry routes after graduation, school?
Okay. Good question. First of all, I'm happy that you asked this question. I'm from Army, and I would like, in fact, my own son also joined, let me tell you. Okay. So, this training starts right from beginning. Right from beginning. When you are age of 8-10 years old, you start developing your physical strength. Okay.
Right.
You start developing your physical strength as well as your academics. The first opportunity of exam that you will get is for the NDA. But before that, there are various other routes available where you can take admission. One is the Sainik schools. There are sizable number of Sainik schools in India, and they take admission from 6th class onward.
Okay.
So you have an opportunity. These details are available in online. Details are available. Second is the NCC. You join NCC wherever you are possible. And I told you, I joined NCC, so it taught me discipline. It taught me all that, and it inspired me also to join. So second is this. So those children, there is also another one, Rashtriya Indian Military Academy, which is in Dehradun.
Okay.
So there is an exam for that also. So you can join that. But those students who could not join Sainik School or Rimkolian and things like that, never mind. You can continue preparing
Right.
your academics,
Right.
your physical standard, and there are 90% of students those who are successful from other institutions,
Right.
right? But for that, you have to develop right from beginning your physical development, your mental development, and updating in the current affairs also.
Right.
Hmm.
So if we talk about the selection criteria, sir, so we all know कि हम जब यूपीएससी की तैयारी करते हैं हमें उतना मेंटल रेडीनेस चाहिए उस चीज के लिए. So for Indian Army, what, like, how student can start preparing for it, and what are the mental qualities
Right,
they need to
right.
think about?
Okay, two questions you asked. One is the how to prepare for these examinations of UPSC examinations and what are the qualities required. First, I will tell you the examination. First is the NDA examination,
Right.
which is the first exam in all children's life. You are just about studying in 12th class and you are eligible to appear for NDA examination, and the age limit and sizable today there's a the boys as well as for girls. It is open for the girls also. So you can take this examination, which is quite challenging, tough, but it is the same academic that you are studying in your 12th class. These details are also available online. However, majorly you can say it is general science, current affairs, and the logical questions. Okay, so you got to prepare. If you have done well in your studies, you are half done as far as the written test is concerned. Okay, so NDA is one. Second option is once you are in college, the CDS, Combined Defense Services Examination. Okay, so these are the two major, and third one is BTECs, engineering intakes are also there, and that direction also you can join.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. And if you talk about physical fitness and everything, how they can prepare for that?
Yes. Uh, Very rightly, you asked physical fitness. As I said earlier, that it begins right from your childhood onward.
Right. Right.
And physical fitness involves your running, gradual running. You can keep on improving your standard of running, jumping, push ups, and things like that. If you keep doing regularly, you're almost meeting their standards. Right? And there are various other, apart from physical development, you had asked what about the mental preparation.
Right.
Now, for mental preparation, you need one, the academics if you have done. While playing games, you learn a lot about leadership, the team spirit, the bouncing back. If you, let's say, lose a particular event, you lost in a particular game, you learn how to bounce back. Those are the qualities that any selection team is looking forward in you. If so, therefore, keep playing good games, keep doing well in academics, update yourself in the current affair. These are the essence to prepare yourself to be successful either in NDA or even in CDS.
Okay, that's nice. It's very important that what is the message you want to give to parents and teachers, because as you said, foundation should be strong, right?
Yeah.
So it what role do parents play in building this discipline?
Absolutely. Actually, everything, the teaching starts right from the day one of your life from parents.
Right.
Now, parents have to set an example of themselves. Now, they have to have that discipline in their own home first, and they have to show personal example themselves, and they have to encourage the child that if he or she has a built towards joining the armed forces, they should give him or her a full opportunity, full freedom.
Right.
And also, there are sizable number of institutes available which guide you, which gives you guide. There are various books also available which contains last 10 years questions. One can study out of that, and then you can prepare your child to undertake both, that is physical. For physical, as parents, you be part of it yourself. That is, on Saturdays, Sundays, if you get a time, play with your child, and you will find that the child develops bonding with you, child starts showing improvement with you, and then he plays with the team also, he learns a lot. So parents have main role to play.
Right.
Yeah.
So, if we talk about parents, that is clear. But if we talk about teachers, how they are expected to teach students about real life, mental, how they can help students
Good.
to build
Good
foundation.
question. Initially, as I said, initial learning of a child is from the parents, and then the next guru is the teacher.
Teacher.
Now, the teacher should give opportunity for the child to develop within the classroom the outdoor activities, the physical activities, create those situations from which the child learns the team spirit, the leadership qualities, and also when children play games in the school, the children have to, the teacher have to teach them all these qualities, and it comes up. And also teachers should organize camps, summer camps. What happens is when there is a vacation, there are a sizable 4 to 6 weeks of vacation, and many schools organize the camps for them.
Summer camps.
Now, when the camps are there, the children learn how to manage themselves independently,
Right.
how to stay away from parents, how to uh, uh, be with your friends, and learn to live in those tough and challenging times.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful learning teacher can give out. Also, teacher can convince a child to join NCC. There is an NCC also available, so they can give the benefits of NCC, discipline, the character building, and such like things. So all these things put together will encourage a child. Child gets the right direction towards NDA, CDS, or joining. And even if he doesn't join these forces, he's become a very good balanced citizen.
Right.
Yeah.
So, sir, according to you, what is real education?
Real education, apart from academics is one part of it.
Right.
But a teacher and the parents have to teach a child the values, the values of lifestyle, the family values, the values which makes a child a responsible citizen. He becomes disciplined. He follows the rules and regulations. He gets that self discipline himself or herself. And when there is a balance between these values and academics, I say this is the real education. Child does academics, and side by side, simultaneously, he or she is learning these values all along.
Right. Yeah. Much needed, sir.
Yes, yes, absolutely.
So, okay, so we can play rapid fire with sir.
Okay.
We are Gen
right.
Zs, so we have to follow some Gen Z rules.
Okay,
So, are you ready, sir?
Rapid fires.
Yes. You have to be.
Let me prepare myself for this. Okay,
Okay.
I'm ready. Huh.
Okay, so quick question: discipline or talent?
Discipline.
Fear or courage?
Courage.
One word for success.
Hard work. Consistency.
One habit that changed your life.
Self-discipline.
Great. Very nice. I mean, I am feeling so much motivated, and thank you so much for giving these, inspirational words from your side, sir. We are very happy to have you here. So now we are moving forward to closing questions. This can be brief, and I will start with because you retired 22 years ago. So
Yes.
how did you utilize this period, sir?
Oh, 22 years is a real, I won't say long time, because the way it has passed, I'm so happy with it. Okay, I joined as a president in HR consultancy, human resource.
Okay.
And I did a lot of placements, and I learned a lot. I learned a lot from my own young executives, and about the human resource placements. I've done many placements in various MNCs in Gurgaon, Noida, International, and so on. So I did all that for nearly 15 to 16 years. Okay, and thereafter we shifted out from Delhi, and now what I'm doing is even better. So I got an opportunity to play along with my young children, and there are 30, 40 of them each day. They get together and we make them run around. I also run around, and whatever I learned in my younger days, now I'm trying to teach them those qualities of team spirit, competitiveness, leadership qualities, good health, and everything of that nature. And each day is a wonderful day. I'm looking forward as if I'm enjoying each day of my life. And this is what I'm doing now.
So, what is your message to the students watching this?
My message to my students are hard work. There is no substitute for hard work.
True.
And also be regular. So, hard work and consistency. All right. Second thing is believe in yourself, that you must have faith. Oh, I can do it. That is one. And every time you need not be successful. If you are not successful, you must have that resilient qualities to bounce back. It's okay. You could not succeed, but you gained experience. If you gain experience, you will bounce back. So that sort of attitude will take you very high and will make you a more confident person, and opportunities will keep coming your way. Only thing is you got to grab them, utilize them, and come out as a successful person.
Great.
Hmm.
And lastly, I would like to personally ask you, what has serving the nation taught you about life?
Serving the nation has taught me lot many things. As I brought out initially, it has made me physically, mentally strong, and I learned a lot from the Indian Army, and I'm so grateful to my organization. Whatever I have learned, now I wish to share my experiences with my youngsters or whoever I meet. It is to give them all that what they will be expecting, right? So it has changed my lifestyle so much so that each day I'm saying it's a beautiful day. Each day I'm enjoying, and I'm looking forward to something like this. And I would put it this way: convert every challenge into an opportunity. And that's what my message is to all the persons watching. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I mean, it feels great to have you here again. And I can talk endlessly with you on this topic, but we have time constraints and we have limited time for podcast. But I really enjoy talking to you. Okay.
I'll continue giving my best wherever it is possible. I would say life is full of challenges, and I would say these challenges must be converted into opportunities. And opportunities sometimes knock very softly. You got to
Yes.
identify those. And once you convert those into good opportunities, it will make you successful. And when there is a resilience or failure, face them, fight it out. If you are a fighter, you will win. There is nobody can stop you. All right.
Great.
So keep facing these challenges, and you'll find that you'll always be successful person, and you'll keep on gaining confidence throughout your life.
Right.
All the best to you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.